Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of Drinking in the Decades. I'm your friendly neighborhood Joel. Friendly neighborhood. Fuck. All right. Restart. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Drinking in the Decades. I'm your friendly neighborhood bartender, Joel. I screwed that up the first time. This is my wife, Whitney. She'll also make some surprise showings of herself on the channel here.
Yep.
And the first drink we're going to make is called a Tailspin. All right, we're going to move this drink out of the way here. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to instruct her how to do the drink so that way you guys at home can also do the drink. However, I will also say this. There is a huge variation of this drink. I just used the one that I first saw. So, there's that. So, okay, the history behind this drink, the Tailspin, is in the early 1900s, before Prohibition happened, it was pretty popular, and then Prohibition happened, and then, of course, all alcohol wasn't very popular at that point. But after Prohibition, it just disappeared. And then for some reason in the 1980s, it had a resurgence of popularity there. So we have to substitute two things, and a bunch of people are going to yell at me for substituting the things that I substituted for. So we do not have Campari. We don't have Campari for the drink rinse. We're going to use grenadine because it still gives it that reddish color, and that's really just kind of what I'm aiming for, the grenadine. It doesn't need to be in the drink. But then we live in the Midwest, and green chartreuse is super hard to come by. So we looked up what would be the best substitute, and then it turns out Jägermeister was one of the suggestions. So, without further ado, I think we'll get started on the drink, and just to keep it little jazzed up here, I'm going to try each individual piece by themselves. Why? For the internet. All right, here we go. We'll start with the bitters. This sounds awful. All right.
Just got splash in your mouth.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. All right, here we go. That is actually really good.
I want to try it now.
That is really good.
No, it's not.
No, it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
Ooh.
Yeah, that is.
It really tastes like eating an orange.
That is really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. All right.
Yeah, good?
Jägermeister.
Not a good one by itself. Some people like it though.
We're going to find out. Just a little bit. I don't need a whole lot. Yep, that's Jaeger. Yep. That's licorice in a bottle. All right.
Now your favorite? Some ginger.
Oh, this is going to be terrible.
You like pine needles. This is where you go.
It's basically drinking a tree. It's
This one's going to be good, but very sweet.
It's like liquid sandpaper.
Oh my god.
It
That
burns. All right, here we go. Grenadine. This is just going to be sugar. That's all this is.
Spill that.
Yeah, this
That's
is.
very
Here we go. Yeah, it's just sweet.
Yeah.
It tastes good.
And the last one.
And then the last one is vermouth. Here we go. I'm not going to lie. I kind of cheated on this one a little bit. I was curious. I've never tried vermouth before. And then because I'm an impatient little child, I had to try it. This, I don't know if it's made from it, but it literally just tastes like the juice from olives. It's really all it tastes like.
Okay, the last component you have to try.
Oh, goody! Old ice!
Oh, we gotta dump that out.
Yeah, I know.
That
Here,
was
do you
from
want
the
it?
last
Do
drink.
you want to do that real quick?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a pause. Ski bop a dilly bop, hooly dee da doo. Oh, hey, I'm entertaining people for the interwebs thing. And now she's taking a drink of water. Because I've run out of ways to entertain you.
Gotta take a drink of water and hydrate.
Okay. Now we have all the components here.
We're ready to make this drink.
All right. Grab the measuring cup. It's right there in front. Perfect. Okay.
What do we add first, El Cappuccino?
El Capitino. First, we add the magical component. The component every drink needs. It's ice. I don't know why you're going one by one, but I...
Water in the bottom.
Oh, okay.
I'll take that shot.
Okay. Wow, you're super brave.
I'm hardcore, bro.
I'm so hardcore, dude.
Okay.
Okay, then we got 45 milliliters of gin, and I think 40 milliliters is a shot, so it's like a shot and like a tiny bit.
So 45 of this bad boy.
Yep. Just a straight up good old timey pine trees. Okay there. Wow.
That was a little heavy.
Well, she likes hers with lots of
I
gin.
like gin. What can I say?
Okay, well. Then we got 30 milliliters of vermouth.
Oh,
So not that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfecto.
El Cappuccino.
Also, if you're wondering why we're kind of both hovering over the microphones, because I only have one working right now, which hopefully will be fixed. So every time you pour something in, like my bartending instincts kick in, and I just want to like, bruh,
It's mine.
just
I'm making
just
it. You're
just
the
dump it
talker.
in. All right.
I'm
Yeah, 15 milliliters,
That
so a
would be much.
tiny bit. Okay.
That was exactly 15. You can't see it.
I guess this is just for taste.
What color? I don't know.
Okay. So now you want...
Now is the
No.
one bit of
We're keeping it in. We're keeping it in. All right.
How much is it?
2 dashes. So blap blap.
Thanks for the description.
I know, but you were trying to pour it in. I was like, that's not gonna work. All right. Go ahead and shake this bad boy up.
Now, when you shake these, make sure if you buy one of these from Target, they're $13 and not a high quality. So make sure you keep a hold of it, or the lid will come right off.
All right.
Oh my God,
Good.
I just did.
Good enough, right as she explains it. All right. Just fill the cap up. Now, for this, again, we're not using it for the flavor. We're just kind of using it as the rinse of the cup.
But not
So-
gonna lie, the flavor would probably help this drink.
So put it in. Very nice. And then very carefully, we were doing B-roll earlier, and then I just kind of just dumped it. So, well, all right. Perfect. Just all the way around, just as much as you can.
Okay,
And then pour that bad boy in.
drink in.
All right. And there you go. We have what I would like to call a redneck tailspin, because we live in the Midwest and we had two things that we couldn't get. So now, to make it even more interesting, I have the B-roll one, which is lukewarm now. Oh, gross.
No, it's not. It's just the It's fine. It's
Okay,
fine.
everything's fine. So she has the ice cold one, because she's my wife. And then we're going to dink it. All right, and let's go. Whew.
Mm-mm.
Whew.
Nope. That tastes like cough syrup.
I don't know how to describe
Like-
that
That's
taste.
like your grandma's cough syrup. Try it.
What I think it is it's supposed to be a very ginny drink, but the problem is in this, there's too much.
There's nothing good about this drink. And I like gin. I really like gin. But this is just Jaeger and gin.
All right, well now we're gonna play a game here. Out of the
Drink it first.
no. What would you use out of these to fix it? More grenadine?
Yeah.
Okay,
You wanna try it?
if you want.
I'm scared.
We're just gonna see if we can save it. Ooh, that's ooh,
That's a lot of granny.
that ain't your mama Shirley Temple right there. God damn.
Alright, let's see.
How was that? Did it make it worse?
Oh. Oh, it's worse. It made it more bitter. Oh.
Honestly, I think that extra like 5 milliliters of gin really overpowered yours. Don't get me wrong, mine still tastes bad.
There's nothing good about that drink. There's nothing good about that.
Nothing good, she says. All right.
No.
I would, okay. It's like, you know, like in the 90s, they always had like cherry flavored and grape flavored cough medicine. This is that, but with just it's like
inbred.
it's like you dumped gin in it on accident. Like your grandma tells you to hold her cup, but you forget that there's gin in it, and then you pour your cough medicine in there, and then you just and then yeah, you get this monstrosity. However, like I said, it might be better with the other stuff, but I think this is just a very dry like drink.
I
I don't know.
If you had the chartreuse, because chartreuse is like an oval liquor from like France or something, so it's like very oval, which means it probably is a lot sweeter than Jaeger and not licorice. So it might be better if you actually have the right ingredients. We do not, however, because we live in the middle of nowhere.
I hope they heard all that. Hold on. Maybe they heard that. I hope they did.
They heard that.
I hope so.
Okay, let me talk. You quit talking. Yes, I think they could hear it. Maybe not.
It still says you're talking, but
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway.
If you
Anyway.
enjoy this drink at home, give it a go. Of course, if you're 21 or older.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that bit. Here, because we want ads, we do not condone drinking, but if you do drink,
Be of age.
I mean, I was going to say drink responsible, but sure.
Be over 21 and drink responsible.
And with that said, thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.